Hi! So today I thought I'd do something really fun and do a random numbers pick my makeup. Yeah, I thought that would be really fun. I saw Shine XO doing it. I think it's probably an old video, but it seemed like a really fun idea. So yeah, if you like the sounds of it, keep watching, and obviously please do remember to like, comment and subscribe. So I already did my eyebrows and primed my eyes because I literally have I have no variation. I only have like one or two things. So I thought we could just get started with eyeshadow. I have a I'll show you. I have a random number generator here on my laptop. It's all set up and ready to go. So let's just do eyeshadow. It's gonna be fun. So in spot number 1 we have my I Heart Revolution unicorn little palette. I'll just show you all the colours and everything. In spot 2 is my Rimmel Magnify Spice Edition. If you watched my palette collection, you'll know that this is not cruelty free, but I just thought I'd include it because I haven't used it on camera, and yeah, I might as well make the most of it if I've got it. In spot number 3 is Emogination. Spot number 4 is the Kisses palette by Makeup Obsession, which is just like a variation of pink. And then in spot 5 is Jawbreaker. Let's randomly generate. Okay, and we got 4. Of course we did. This is the Kisses palette, which literally has like no variation in it, but okay, that's what we're doing. I thought it would also be fun to like number the shades, so it would go like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and so on and so forth. So I'll just put in 1 to 16 on my computer and let's generate our first shade. Okay, the first shade is 3, which is this shade up here, Kiss Me Quick. So what are we going to do with it? I'm going to put it in the crease, I think. I've struggled with this palette to get the colours to like show up any different. Like they all seem to look the same, so this is probably going to be a fail of a look. But yeah, I've never used this on my channel before, so hopefully you like seeing some different palettes. It's like a bit chalky. Oh, I hope it doesn't give me the is it the Date Night shade or is it Honey? One of these shades like stains my eyelids really bad. I've used it like once and I tried to get it off of my eyelids, like really vigorous scrubbing, and it just would not come off for like 2-3 days. So hopefully I don't get that. Okay, it's not really blending that well. It's not really that pigmented, it's just a bit patchy. Let's generate our next shade. It's number 9. So that's this one down here, All the Sass. 1 2 3 4 5 7 8 9. Yeah, I just wanted to double check. I think I'll do sort of like a bit of a halo action. Oh, definitely doesn't look as dark as it looks in the pan. Honestly, I really didn't want it to be this palette because it's like the one with the least amount of like variation. I was kind of hoping it would be the unicorn palette or the Jawbreaker palette because I thought that would be like funner. Okay, so I just moved in a little closer just so that you could hopefully see a bit better. So it definitely doesn't like look to me how it looks in the pan. This looks more like this up here, but it's this. Do the same on the other side. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go back in with that first brush. Yeah, it sort of like blends away. Generate our third shade, and it's shade number 1, which is just the white shade up here. Get ready. So I'll just take that like around the outside and things to like highlight up. Oh, very pigmented. Okay, tap some off, Katie, tap some off. Wow, that's like really pigmented. I feel like that's honestly one of the most pigmented whites I've used. We have a little bit of fallout, as you can see down here. But yeah, we're looking kind of like just pink. Shade number 4 is number 2, which is the one next to it, which is Flashlight, which is like this white gold. And so we'll put that on the centre, shall we? I'm just going to use my finger. Oh, pretty. I also saw Shine XO do like a full face of matte, and I thought that'd be so fun to do because I never really do matte because I don't really like it. But the only thing is that she used shimmer like from the eyeshadow palette, and I thought that like that's not like cheating, but yeah, I just thought it would be funner to do like, you know, not use the shimmers in the palette. Why can I not speak? If that's something that you would want to see, then just comment down below. It's something I'm probably going to end up doing anyway. Okay, so we're looking cute. I'll probably go back in with that on my inner corner later on. Let's generate our fourth and probably final shade. And it is shade 12. And it is this Making Me Blush shade. And I'm just going to use it to, I suppose, blend out my edges. This is a pretty shade. It's like a really soft pink. But you see what I mean about like all of them sort of like blurring into one? Like there's not really a lot of definition between the shades, even if they maybe look kind of different in the pan. I really wish we'd have got maybe like a darker shade, but I'm looking and all that sash shade that we've used is actually the darkest shade. I really wanted that chocolate shade, which is like a, it's like a sort of like grey duochrome brown. It's really odd. I've never used it and I would like love to, but I feel like I'm always too scared. I'm just going to try and take a bit more of that, all that sash shade, and just try and intensify it a bit because we've sort of just lost it. How is this the darkest shade in the palette? Should I do 6 just for good luck? I'm going to do one more, just one more. And it's 9. Haven't we already had 9? Yeah, we have. So I'm going to generate a different number. 4. Okay, well 4 is this shade up here, this Butte shade. So I suppose I'll take a bit of that as well now. So I'm just gonna clean this up. I don't think I'll do an eyeliner because I literally only have the one liquid eyeliner in my collection. I'm just using a face wipe that I got from Pound Stretcher. They're not the nicest in the world. Okay, so I have 5 primers. So number 1, the Body Collection Pore Minimizing. That's number 1. Number 2, Makeup Obsession Even Out. Number 3 is the Technic Vitamin C. Number 4 is Essence Prime Plus Studio Glow Boosting and Pore Minimizing Primer with Pink Clay. And number 5 is the W7 Porefection Pore Minimizing Primer. Generate. We got 3, which is Technic. I actually really like this primer. It's like sort of like goldy, gives you a gold like shift, a gold sheen to your face. Although the smell is quite overwhelming. I mean, not if you like really like oranges. Then for foundations, I've picked 5. And with all of these products, I'm trying to pick some that I like, some that I don't like, and I'm trying to give like variation. So number 1 is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy. Number 2 is the Colourpop No Filter Foundation. Number 3 is Cover FX Cover Click. Number 4 is e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. And number 5... I just dropped one. Number 5 is the PS My Perfect Colour Double Coverage Matte Foundation. This is from Primark. So let's generate and let's hope it's not number 3 because I dropped it on the floor. It's number 5. The one that I did not want it to be. Okay. Usually I need to like mix this with something because it is not the right shade for me, but I'm not going to be able to do that today. I normally use a brush for my foundations, but I'm going to use a sponge today, a damp sponge. This foundation, if you haven't tried it, it smells very strongly of chemicals, but it does usually have really good coverage. I don't actually think I've ever tried it with a sponge before because I always just use brushes. This actually matches really well with the primer, eh? I was like, what if I got like a really glowy primer then a really glowy foundation? Would everything just like slide off my face? Because I have dry skin, but I have like not combo skin. I get really oily around my nose, but that's about it. Yeah, and I find this foundation as well usually really hard to blend out. Like it's like paint. That's what it smells like. It smells like paint. But also when you try and blend it out, it just sort of like sticks. As you can see, it's definitely not the right shade for me either. I just took another little dollop on my hand. It doesn't have a pump, so you have to like pour it out onto your hand, which I'm not crazy about. The finish actually isn't too matte with a sponge and with that primer on underneath. Just gonna hold up my baby hairs. I've just got it all in my hair, all in my little baby hairs. No. So I still have some on my hand, so I'm just like layering it up a little. But as you can see, it does have really nice coverage, even with a sponge. It's a bit easier to blend with a sponge, and I feel like you do have to use quite a bit of it. But yeah, it looks really pretty with that primer underneath. I've honestly been wanting to try this foundation on top of a glow primer for a while. I just keep forgetting, or I'm too scared. It's looking a bit weird right in here. I don't know why. Don't know why. Because I've used that primer like a bunch of times and it never normally messes with my foundation or anything. So even when I try and like blend it down my neck, it like just doesn't want to blend. It's just like, nope, we're streaking. It's definitely not my favourite foundation. It's like one of the only few matte foundations that I own. And I have actually worn this with a mask before. And I found that when I wear it with a mask, it really badly rubs off like everywhere. We're going to do concealer. I'm just going to pick out 5. In spot number 1 is the Body Collection Illuminating Under Eye Concealer. Spot number 2, She Glam Eye Candy Pro Longwear Concealer. Spot number 3 is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Number 4 is the I Heart Revolution Heartbreakers Concealer. And spot number 5 is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. And we got number 4, which is the I Heart Revolution Heartbreakers Concealer. I have not used this concealer in like the longest time. I feel like I don't really love this. It's in the shade Custard. The applicator is like super cute. It's like a little heart, but it's like so hard to like get the product like on. And it usually like sort of goes streaky, and I don't remember having the best coverage, but I haven't used it in ages. It smells nice. I don't know if I've ever had a concealer that smells really nice, but this one does. So I'm using a bit more than I would normally because I want to try and lighten this foundation up a little as well. Just putting some down my neck. Okay, it seemed to blend easy enough. I feel like that's just sort of faded away to nothingness. You can just like totally still see all my darkness. Yeah, I don't really rate that concealer. I guess brightening a little, but yeah, it's not really anything to write home about. Honestly, I haven't tried a lot of the Revolution like base products, so I might try some of those. If you have any recommendations really for any affordable makeup, then just let me know in the comments, because I love affordable makeup and I'm poor, so we're gonna set it with powder. In spot number 1, the Poundland Smoothly Does It pressed powder. Spot number 2 is my I Heart Revolution Coconut Scented Baking Powder. Spot number 3 is the e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. Spot number 4 is the Micro Matte Fix by W7, and spot number 5 is the Collection Primed and Ready Illuminating Setting Powder. So, generate! We got one. So, the Poundland one. I haven't used this in forever. I don't remember, like, if I like it. I think it's okay, like, over the face. I don't know if it's good under the eyes, though. I'm creasing in here already. Can you, like, you see it looks kind of crusty under there. I'm going to try using this like little domed, not domed, why do I always say domed? This like flat brush with the powder under my eyes. I tried it last time and it like stamped the product in really well. Okay, I feel like maybe this powder is like too dark for my under eye. I don't know, it looks kind of like yellow. Definitely says translucent, doesn't it? Is it not translucent? Yeah, it says translucent 1. This side is like looking weird, like looking like wrinkly and strange. Definitely looks heavy under the eyes, and honestly that foundation has still not blended out properly. It's still a little tacky, so it definitely does need setting. I feel like I'm looking weird. I'm just gonna grab a big brush and go all over my face. Okay, I feel like I'm actually looking a bit smoother. It's just looking really, really like strange and saggy and old in there. The nose is looking a bit strange. I'm not really sure what's doing that or what's happening. Like the primer, I know that I like. That's like the one thing out of these products that I know that I like. Yeah, I'm not loving it. I feel like I'm looking a bit crusty, a bit dry. Got foundation all in my baby hairs. I'll sort that out in a minute. Oh, I'm just making it worse. I only have 4 bronzers. So I have Honolulu by W7 in spot 1. I have the Poundland bronzer in spot 2. W7 bronzer in spot 3. And Body Collection bronzer in spot 4. Generate! And of course it's for the only one with shimmer. Well, not the only one, but it has like an obscene amount of shimmer. Like, I feel like whenever I use this, I just get like gold sort of like shift. So this is what we're using. I don't have contour. I normally just like contour using my bronzer, but I don't feel like that's gonna be possible today. And I suppose it is good because it's bringing a little bit of glow back to our skin from where that matte foundation has sort of sucked the life out of us. How is it getting dark already? It's like 2 p.m. We've had like loads of snow recently. Like pretty much every morning it's been snowing, but it hasn't been like setting. Has anyone else had this? Okay, so that's like as good as we're gonna get it with the bronzer. I feel like at this point I'm just sort of getting more gold on my skin than I am like bronzer. Or up close it is not looking cute. It's looking like crusty AF. And then I only have 2 other separate blushes, so we'll call this number 1 and the other 2 and 3. If we get the big one, I'll just number that as well. So it doesn't matter because we got 3. This is the Primark blush in the shade Rosewood. I think it's matte, I'm actually not sure, but this is it. This is the colour. It's really pretty. I'm going to grab a brush. It's like it's actually a really, really nice tone. I don't really think, oh, okay. I don't think that it matches. Oh wow, that's well pigmented. Okay, I wasn't expecting it. I don't remember the last time I used this blush. It's so pigmented. It's really pretty. I don't know if it goes with my eye makeup though, but I kind of like it. I like the blush. It's like fresh. Looks like I've been outside and it's cold. We need to dial this back. I need to dial this back a bit. Where's my bronzer brush? My non-existent bronzer. Oh no. Why is there texture on my nose? Stop it. For highlighters, I tried to grab palettes because I thought that would be funner. So I have the Safe palette. So obviously if this wins, we'll do it 1 to 8. So this is in spot 1. Spot 2 is this Broken Elf palette. Again, we'll number. Spot 3 is this Revolution Pro highlighter palette. Spot 4 is this Technic Mega Glow palette. And spot 5 is this loose highlighter by Revolution in Peach Champagne. So we got 3. So what was 3? So this. It was this. God damn it. I don't want it to be this palette. I don't like this palette. It's like, they're chunky. They're chunky. Now I'll do 1 to 4 and we'll see which highlight I'll be using. Please don't be 4 because I don't think I don't honestly think I could I don't think I could pull either of those off. So let's generate. Of course it's 4. Of course it's 4. Pray for my soul. Oh my god, look at the pigment. Oh god. Okay. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. This shade would be beautiful on a darker skin, but a darker skin I do not have. I also really just don't like the formulation of this highlighter. I just feel like it's way too like, it clings onto the texture and everything, and also it's just like sparkly. Buff, Katie, buff. Okay, now it's buffed in, it doesn't look as bad, but you can definitely still see it. Let's take a bit more. Oh, okay, now I just have a gold nose. Why did this happen? Okay. It's still sort of like a bit too like clockable, but I've blended it in until my arm nearly fell off. Then I'm just going to do some setting spray. So I've only got two. I've got a matte one and a, well, it doesn't actually say what it is, but a non-matte one. So I'm just gonna, I'll randomly generate. Ta-da! It's two! Yay! I just want to bathe in it, but it smells bad. Also put it in my mouth. It doesn't taste nice. Ooh. Ooh. But the finish of my skin though, I really like the finish that this gives me, but I just hate the smell. I'm like drenched. Oh my god, my hair's wet. Oh wait, my hair was already wet. I just put that like, oh my god, I got my hair so wet, but I just got out of the bath. I'm just gonna sort my eyebrow out quick, you know. What did I just do? What the frick? Can you see that? What the? I set that. Powder, powder, I need a bit of powder. I'm gonna grab my powder and I'm gonna take my little stamping brush and I'm gonna have to go up here because for some reason, like, I got like eyebrow shite up there and then I tried brushing it away and it just wiped away. And now I have to put more powder on, which I really don't want to do. Oh, now I look powdery AF. It looks so bad in here. Alright, I'm so unhappy with my skin. That was the same thing I just dropped twice. For my bottom lashes, stop dropping. For my bottom lashes, my bottom, what am I saying? For the lower lash line, I'm gonna go back in with this. And I'm just gonna spin for it again. We got 13, everyone, which is this one, Romance Ain't Dead. So I'm gonna take that. Oh, okay. You're sort of like a pink. I thought you were purple. You have deceived me. And I'm gonna spin again to see if I can get anything to sort of like blend that out with. And maybe like an inner corner shade would be nice. 5. So we got Sparkle, which is this one down here. So I'm going to put that on my inner corner. Oh, that's actually a really pretty shimmer. Oh, I might have to go on top of my other crappy shimmers. Crappy, I shouldn't have said that. Just to like pink it up a bit. Yeah, boy. I'm just taking Sparkle just under here because I want to sparkle. I'm going to spin one more time to see if I get a shade to blend out with. I got 14, which is 4, 8, 12, 14. It's another shimmer. Why am I doing this to myself? It's this one down here, the Aha Honey shade. I mentioned it earlier. This is the one that freaking dyes my eyelids. And I put it under here. That Aha Honey shade is really pretty. Now I want to put it on the top. But I've already done so much. I shouldn't. I kind of want to put it on the inner corner though. It's going on the inner corner. Oh, yo, I'm kind of liking it. Leave over Sparkle. There's a new sheriff in town. Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. So I do actually have different eyeliners. Like, just pencil eyeliners. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 1, which is a brown. So we're doing brown, boys. I think I'm gonna put a little like up here quickly. Why can I not work? I just stabbed myself in the eye. Oh yeah, that'll do. It's kind of shite. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's kind of just like soft definition, and then I'll put some in my waterline. Okay, it doesn't match, does it? This is where my life decisions have left me. Right here. Then a mascara. I've only got 3. Technic is number 1, Poundland is number 2, Ardell is number 3. So 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I did it like that. 3. Yay. I'm gonna curl my lashes quickly. I'm gonna do them both at the same time because I keep doing one and then like forgetting and then not doing the other eye, and then it's like so noticeable that I haven't done it, and then I get really sad. Oh, my ankle is feeling way better. I still have a wound that hasn't healed yet, but I'm like out of the boot a lot now. I don't know if I'm supposed to be, but I just find it comfortable and I'm allowed to partial weight bear, so I've been doing that. Why is there a hair stuck to this? Like, bruv, do you mind? Yeah, I'm allowed to partial weight bear, so I've been doing that. I haven't really left the house in like a week, but around the house I'm like a speed demon. Actually not really, but yeah, I don't feel like this is matured yet. I think I need to put it back in the freeze for another few months, few weeks. Imagine a few months, just forget about it. Okay, yeah, this mascara just doesn't work for me just yet. I have hope for it. I mean, I spent money on it, of course I have hope for it. And poor, every penny counts here. Do it on the other side. Why do I always get it on my eyelid? Crap. It's crap. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try and stick to a uploading schedule. I'm gonna try and stick to Sundays, Tuesdays, Fridays at 6 PM UK time. Okay, now I'm leaving them. I'm not messing with them. I'm not touching them. They're dead to me. Okay, so in number 1 spot, I Heart Revolution Salted Caramel Lip Gloss. Number 2 spot is this lipstick by Revolution Pro in the shade Whispers. It's like a pink shade. I tried to pick up stuff that would match. In spot number 3 is this Colourpop liquid velvet thing in the shade Genie. In spot number 4 is this Body Collection Lip Crush liquid lipstick in the shade Nude. And in spot 5 is this Bella Pierre Cosmetics Kiss Proof lip cream in the shade Incognito. We got 5, so that is the Bella Pierre Cosmetics Kiss Proof lip creme in Incognito. I really don't actually like this. I don't think I got it in a glossy box. Doesn't really smell like anything. I just find it to be really drying and like a bit streaky. Why is it so streaky? Why? It's like sticky as well. It's just not very comfortable. I just don't like it. Alrighty guys, this is the finished look of random numbers pick my makeup and just knock stuff off. Just ignore that. So this is it all up close. It's kind of like not my favourite. So if you like this video, please make sure that you like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Adios. Bye bye.